Hello students, in this video I am discussing about general procedure for making location decisions. Okay, so no matter how satisfactory location is, unexpected problems always arise on a variety of issues such as water supply, waste disposal, labor supply, transportation, tax laws, okay, community acceptance, and so on, right? So no method of analysis that can assure a firm that it has selected an optimal location. Okay, so uh, therefore the most of the firms eliminate the uh, disastrous locations from the possible alternatives in their search for a ideal one. Okay, so one of the best way for finding the local locations, okay, and avoiding a poor one, okay, so is to follow a systematic decision process. Okay, so the following steps uh, presents the generalized procedure of such a process for making a location decision. Okay, so first one is define the objectives for a location and identify the associated constraints. Okay, and the second one is identify the relevant criteria for decision making, that is quantitative and qualitative. Okay, so the third one is relative uh, relate the objectives to the one second relate the okay relate the objectives to the criteria using appropriate models. Okay, and the fourth one is conduct a field research to generate the relevant data and use the models to evaluate the best option along the alternative. Okay, fifth one is select the location that best satisfy the criteria. Okay, so next we move on to explanation of the steps. The first one is the location objective. Okay, so location objective, right? First part is the location objective. Any location addition must be typically include multiple objectives of owners, employees, suppliers, customers, and any other affected by any organization, right? So in general the firm seeks a profitable a location for themselves and suitable for or even alternative environment for the employees. Okay, so high cost of land and equipment near as to markets availability of resources, etc., all impose constraints on the location decision. Okay, so this is about location objective. And the second one is relevant decision criteria. Okay, so organizations choose locations for both economic and non-economic reasons. To maintain the profitable, they must give a high priority to economic measures, right? So such as labor and material cost. On the other hand, non-economic factors like environmental impact and social infrastructures and community acceptance and so on, okay, that should also be considered. Okay, so this is about relevant decision criteria. And third one is the use of locational models. Okay, so okay, so here models are the best methods to give an abstract presentation representation of reality, right? So in other words, a model is an artificial representation of a reality which eliminates all the unnecessary details surrounding a problem and concentrate on the heart of a problem. Okay, so models can mathematically, physically, computer controlled in nature. Okay, so there are several models which are used for a location decisions, such as a break-even analysis, linear programming, that is LPP, and factor analysis, economic cost models, etc. Okay, use of such models drastically bring down possibility of errors because they enable to examine the different possible outcomes by changing the variables in models. Okay, so the fourth one is evaluate the data alternatives. Okay, so the selection of a evaluation selection of location that cannot be a drawing table decision. In a field work has to be done to assess the possible alternatives. Okay, so the large organization in fact collect of their own primary data, right? So the data is also available from the state and the control central board government officers. Okay, officers from the local industrial development agencies and the and from the private publications, right? So on the method, one method of systematically evaluating the alternative is first evaluate these factors which can be quantified, and then consider the less tangible items. Okay, so it is usually the economic cost which are starting point of the any analysis. If the location is economically infeasible, and further analysis uh, may be justified. Okay, may be justified. Okay, so if the economics are satisfactory, other the other less tangible considerations like community attitudes and other environmental impact that can be assessed. Okay, so the fifth one is the selection of site. Okay, so a careful analysis of all the factors influencing the location decision that should lead to a best selection that both meets an objective of organization itself. Okay, and also provides a benefits to the community as well. Okay, so this is about the general procedure for making location decisions. Okay, thank you.